Okay, so, some people have never felt comfortable talking about themselves or their accomplishments. Did you know that? And in the long run, they have realized that this has limited them in at least two major ways. One is that they have realized they're not selling themselves enough. And then two is they realize that they're denying others the opportunity to connect and learn valuable life lessons from them. Not to worry, as usual, we have put together 5 ways in which we feel you have been sabotaging yourself. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
Okay, so the first way you sabotage yourself is by comparing yourself with others. Like, why would you want to do that? A little bit of self-comparison is healthy and it pushes you to strive for more. But when you make it a habit to compare yourself with others, you sabotage yourself and stir up feelings of inadequacy within yourself. And I totally agree with this one.
Mm-hmm. So I'll even say this. A lot of people got, let me put it how you understand. A lot of people's self-confidence was actually affected by this growing up.
Yep.
So now they would compare you to your older sibling or your younger sibling. And then it's not even worse when they will now say, this person's daughter. So I think a lot of people now grow up with that. So mentally, you find yourself just always comparing yourself with another person, which I think is really bad. Because I say it all the time. See, this life did not come with manual. My road and your road, they are not the same thing. So you can't compare me with somebody that, because I would hear people that would say things like, oh, by now you should have gotten to, you can't be telling me by now you should have gotten to, did you make any attempts to help me get there? No, you just woke up and your math is just sharp. So it's even worse when you're now the one doing it to your own self. Like when somebody else is doing it, you can filter what you want to take, you can block it out. But then when it's now you now telling yourself, I'm not as good as this person, is you literally just sinking away. And that's something that should never happen. Be confident, put your head up, your chest held high, step into the room. Riri already said it. What happens on the days that you don't feel so confident in yourself? Fake it.
Yeah.
I think social media has even made it worse.
Yes.
Worse.
Because you see your guy, who's your guy? You not see your guy like, see my guy.
Flex.
My guy, when we go school together, see the car when they drive, my guy.
You don't know what your guy is doing.
Your guy is guy,
You don't know what your guy is doing.
And then it's now terrible when unconsciously you're going somewhere and then you're talking to people and then you've tried everything. And at the end of the day, to you, you're not getting the result you want because somebody you compared yourself to has gotten some level of result. But people out there are saying the work you're doing and they're always encouraging you, telling you you're very good yet, but you keep telling yourself no, because at the end of the day, you're now in denial.
That's right.
So please be confident in yourself. Thank you.
All right, number 2 is being desperate. Now, desperation is one of the highest forms of self-sabotage. It pushes you to stoop low and settle for far less than you deserve.
Yes.
And this comes from, a friend of mine used to say that when you're not operating from a place of abundance is when you become desperate, because you feel like this is your only option. So then you now find yourself making decisions you shouldn't make, but it's because you think something else will not come. See, me, I've turned down jobs like this that my leg was shaking as I was turning it down. But I said, if I don't turn down this one, you will just go and suffer. So let's not be desperate. It's not cute.
Yeah, if ever had not collected that gig that time.
OJ, how did you just...
Wow.
We for not the talking for the first story of today entertainment news.
Wow.
He wasn't
But
desperate,
it wasn't,
he was hungry.
yeah.
There's a difference.
He said it himself.
There's a
that he was
difference between...
hungry.
You see desperation and hunger.
Easy,
They are brothers and
easy.
sisters.
They're like
They are like this. They are looking at you like, collect them, hunger go kill you, hunger go kill you.
Yeah, so just now be able to decipher when and what is what at every point in time.
Yeah.
Because,
You go choke. All right, the next way you're sabotaging yourself is by downplaying your accomplishments. So, downplaying your accomplishments might seem like a humble thing to do, but it is self-sabotage. It doesn't matter how tiny your achievements are. You achieve them and you should wear them as a badge of honor.
I don't mean to brag. I don't mean to brag.
But this particular one, I have seen a lot of people downplay their accomplishments. And even when people are saying, don't you know who she is? Don't you know who he is?
Don't worry.
They'll say, no. What do I have? What do I... But at the end of the day, there's this thing that people say, you are addressed the way you put yourself out there. It's the way you present yourself that people will take you. You don't expect them to take you. Next time, they'll just overlook. You go talk, say, may we no talk am. May you know they're proud. Because at the end of the day, before you know it, they start they start relating to pride. That, oh, he's proud. If we talk him now, he go talk, say, no. No, say na pride.
Okay, so I'll say this. First of all, in this situation, I think the very important thing to do is to check the friends that you have.
Yep.
Now, if you have a friend that you're telling something that's an accomplishment to, and the person's energy is giving...
No.
Nice one.
Run. See, I had a friend that used to annoy me. Every time we go out, she just started saying, have you met my friend Dala? She did this, she did that, she did this. My man, I'm just like, is this one mad? What is the... But then I now also realize that sometimes when you meet people, you don't know where your helper is coming from. I'll give you an example. We had Duchess on the show, right? And then after the show, I showed you guys over the weekend, we went out. And then her stylist, I was just chatting with her stylist and all that. Like, her stylist didn't know me, and I hadn't really met her stylist before. And then the person started telling me that, oh, that she does this, she does this, she does that. And then I was just showing her, like, hula hoop videos on my page and everything. So we now came across one of the event that I won money for, Best Dressed. And she was like, oh, my God, is this you? Oh, wow, I didn't know it was you. And I actually did a review about your outfit.
Wow.
That was how we started gisting. And then she's like, oh, what covers have you done?
Yeah.
Me, I was now still saying, oh, it was Vogue online. She was like, Vogue is Vogue, darling. I was like, oh, I think it was Ebony or something. She said, oh, Ebony is Ebony, darling. And then she's like, okay, would you be open to more, like, modeling gigs? And I say, yes. So she'll send some stuff my way. Bah. That is how
Just
work
like that.
enter. So me, I could have gone there and sat down and said, let me not go and say anything.
Don't loud it, don't loud it.
Do you understand? So please,
talk,
see your horn like this. Shine it, blow it.
Because at the end of the day, closed mouths, they close destiny.
Do you understand?
Open your mouth and talk.
All right. All right, so number 4 on the list of how you might be sabotaging yourself is giving into self-doubt. We all deal with self-doubt, and it's completely normal, but you sabotage yourself anytime you allow it to stop you from going after your goals or anytime you stew in it.
You see that girl that you like? Slide it to her DM. Tell her your mind. You never can tell. She said, they feel you. Don't get whatever.
No, but I actually agree with OJ, to be very honest.
Get
because
it, man.
No, I actually agree with OJ.
They work clutch, they drive truck once.
As woman don't enter, I don't come motivational
tell
speaker.
the girl how you feel. You never can tell, my guy. You say, oh, I've been looking for you. Where have you been on my life?
OJ.
Leave me alone.
OJ, can you give us another example?
Yeah. Apart from woman.
In this situation,
self-doubt.
that's not woman.
Slide it on the
I told you the energy was different. Woman was
OJ,
involved.
Not they doubt yourself. Not they doubt yourself.
No, but honestly, so you see a lot of guys, and like, okay, it's like me now. Use myself as an
I
example.
don't know what caused that thing that white money said.
So you're talking about yourself, Auntie Dala.
Guys, please.
Hey.
So you see people that will come and meet me and be saying, you cannot be single now. Why are you doubting your talent?
Yes.
You'll be saying people like inside my DM. Guess what? They are doubting themselves, so they're not in my DM.
Yes.
What are you waiting for?
I did not
Goddess
give you.
of
I did not
skills.
give you invitation.
Lady Cat underscore.
Do you know how many times I talk to people and they say it is a lie? They ask me some questions. When I respond, they say it's a lie.
That's
So
simple.
if you they doubt me and you they doubt yourself,
Are you single?
You they doubt everything.
Listen, you did doubt yourself.
You stupor.
She said to stupor.
Are you single?
Shockingly.
Slide.
OJ, are you
It
single?
don't mean that every
Wait.
Tom, Dick, and Harry should slide in.
In serious relationships.
With
Wait. Say it again. You are in.
with us at the back.
You are in what?
Let's move on.
He's in serious relationship.
Serious relationship.
Be like snake and ladder.
Hey.
Wow. Uncle Gray.
It's daily top 5. It's daily top 5.
Wow.
right.
So he has top 5 girls.
Hey, God.
He will give us one day on the show.
Top 5 out of.
Out of this. Please, let's move on to number 5, my people. So the 5th way that you're sabotaging yourself is going against your values. My people, you sabotage yourself when you trade your values in order to make people accept you. Get comfortable telling people the things you stand for. If it makes them uncomfortable, it means that they don't belong in your life. So just say bye-bye to Jati Jati. Name of Jesus, bye-bye to Rada Rada. But this one is actually true. So I wouldn't say I used to settle, but before I used to take things that people give me without saying, oh, this, oh, that, because it's always, in my head, it was like, oh, for peace to reign, you shouldn't have too much back and forth. But then I found out that I was settling for less, and it wasn't making sense. because one day I decided to speak back and speak my mind, and I found out, oh, I could actually get more than what I'm getting.
Yep.
So why not keep doing this? So gradually, I started coming out of my shell. I started talking about things that I wanted to talk about. Even recently, I spoke to someone about something that happened between both of us, and the person was like, oh, I'm not good at clarity. I'm not good at talk. I said, no, in this case, you have to talk. Because at the end of the day, how do you move forward? Because this is one of the problems. When something happens, you don't want to talk about it, you don't want to talk about it, you scatter everything. But this one, you have to talk. And we had that conversation, and after that conversation, there were a lot of revelations, there was a lot of clarity, and we cleared some things that had been hanging for a very long time, and I felt better. The person too felt better. So most of the time, you don't just let things go. Go on, push on for clarity, and tell people how you feel and what you want. Don't settle for less. Do not.
Oshe, it's giving value break.
Then our AY don't speak up now.
Of course.
And it's a wrap on today's day.
OJ, AY, hi, King OJ on Instagram for the record.
Just hello.
Feel free. He's not his PA. He's the one that's handling the account.
Lala, no worry, we'll call OJ for a job. We'll pay him later.
Hey.
What?
I will call you out on national.
Call us!
We'll be back with you since on Monday.